house is, oh, let's say it's like 700,000, am I able to apply for a bond for 800,000 so that I can cover the cost as well?
Yeah, that's what I meant by you being a first-time buyer and us applying for costs. We can apply only up to a maximum of the purchase price and an extra 8%
Oh,
on top of the purchase price to accommodate costs. So, for example,
okay.
if it's 700,000 times an extra 8% of that, it gives us a 56,000 rand value that we could potentially load or
Would
have
that
the
be,
banks load, and that would purely be towards attorney registration and transfer. There are still transfer costs, right? Even
yeah.
though you are buying underneath the threshold or under the threshold of the transfer duties payable to SARS, there are still conveyancing fees that are applicable to
Yeah.
buying and transferring property to your name. So, for
Yeah.
example, on 700,000, I'll just quickly calculate that for you. The transfer conveyancing fees come to 25,000, and then the bond registration also 25,000. So it's roughly about 50,000 rand that you'd need to pay. We will, however, be able to discount about 10,000 rand off that for you on the bond registration attorney's fees.
Okay. And is that all required right up front, right
Well,
at the beginning?
it's sort of required a month after you've secured the approval. If I look at the
Okay.
timeline, so let's just say we secure your bond approval in the next 2 weeks, right? And you're happy to proceed with one of the bond offers within a month of that process. So by the end of May, you'd be needing
Mm-hmm.
to pay those costs because you would have signed paperwork with the various attorney
Yeah.
firms, and then in
Mm.
order for them to get the necessary clearances on their side, you'll need to pay costs.
Okay, I see. But how come you can't say, why can't the bank offer you 800,000 and just have that be one? Why are we applying as a separate for? I'm not sure. I'm trying to understand.
No problem. So even though you
Yeah.
qualify for a higher value in terms of your affordability, the banks
Yeah.
will cap their risk at only the property price. They will not fund it higher, even though the upfront the property might even be worth more. They will only fund the property price and up to the additional 8% for those attorney fees if you're a first time buyer.